So this was just showing you, I built my table today. This isn't it, but this is what my computer was on, and it had no space. It might look big, but that table isn't big. But now I've got this table, so it's much better. These lights on this mannequin were going mad before. Stop now. And obviously I built it myself. I've got that underneath, so now I can move the mouse. And hi Fifth, I was just I was just filming the little table I built today. Hi Tapper77. Oh, been busy. Yeah, I've been busy building this. These lights were just going mad on this, they were just all flickering. But like I said, I had this table, which sort of looks, it's not that much bigger, but because I've got the desk, the bit underneath where the keyboard goes, I've got more space to obviously move the mouse around now. Got my little map there off eBay. There we go, wasn't in focus. So yeah, it's a lot better than what was there before, because I just couldn't move. What time is it? I might be on after, I don't know. Hi, it's just it's woman's time, and I'm like, feeling a bit tired and stuff, so I don't know if I will be on. But this little desk was off eBay, and I just built it earlier on. It only took me like 25 minutes, and then I realised I did something wrong at the bottom and I had to turn it round. But yes, I can build. So it looks all right in the corner there. I've been drawing away. Hang on a minute. I might as well just turn around a minute. I've just got little one's bed, so just let me go and get my tripod. I'll just come on for a minute because I don't know if I'm coming on in my craft room. That is just a tip at the minute, but there you go. Still doing that. Let's see if I can put you in there. Where? See if I can get you in without switching it off. Sorry. Hi, Sleeping Warrior. Have you shown how to... What? No, don't need to show how it used to look. It was just a little table. No, can't show how it used to look. I've shown the table it was on, but yeah, I'm a bit, probably look a bit tired today. Tired. What's that there? I just thought I'd come on and say hi. And I built the desk myself, but I'm trying to think what I've been doing today. With a new video. See you all soon. Oh, good. Almost done with a new video. Good. Yeah, I've been out today with my sister, and little legs has just been like all day. I'm like, and he's just gone to bed. He's got a party tomorrow. So I don't know what I've been watching. Oh, I've been watching a bit on the New Zealand thing, but hang on. How is the collective energy? Well, I'm a bit moon cycling today, if you know what I'm saying, women, so a bit like, but I'm good. I just want to say, if anyone wants to check out the real reason behind the New Zealand thing, funny, a lot of elites were going to go there when, they were going to do stuff, they were going to go there out of the way if civil war broke out or breaks out. Out and about, I'm in my home. Yeah, I've been actually, let me see if I can find my book. CNN have reported on admitting there's no, what was it? I've not looked around at that much. CNN admits no further Mueller indictments is a huge victory for Trump, obviously.
Not proceeding.
There's a lot of stuff about Hollywood and Hollywood stars and child trafficking, sex child trafficking and all that sort of stuff that some people don't know about, but, you know, it needs to be seen to stop it. There was also... Hi, everybody in. I'm not really coming today. I've got things to watch. You know the... I'll tell you in a minute what I'm watching. Oh, yeah, it's the backups that Rachel Chandler. Not good, people. That was the...
It's in our face.
Laura Eisenhower. I love Laura Eisenhower. On her channel, she's actually talking about Q as well. She's talking about what backs up the Rachel Chandler Q drops and human trafficking. People need to know about it for it to stop. So that's brilliant. I do like Laura Eisenhower. Also, I don't know which one it was. Something about the... It's not that one. Hang on a minute. Sorry, no, heard that. Oh, what? Did anyone see the Black Ops raid? Yeah. We've seen the one in where was that thing in LA with the what they found? I think it was going to be anthrax or something. They were ready to do something. They were going to go to New Zealand or something or whatever they were doing. But I've not really looked at a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to find on my library if anyone who's into it. Hi. Or was it SGT report? Or it might have been SGT report. Let me have a look. It might have been SGT report. Yeah, SGT report have done the Christchurch.
We can stop these cowards and expose them. But if we bury our heads in the sand, there's going to be more New Zealand style attacks. There's going to be more 9/11.
Exactly. You should go and watch the SGT report channel, Christchurch Uncovered, because this is the sort of things that they do. And like that guy just said there, they need to be not burying our head in the sand because more and more of it will happen. And that's why I've said to people on the side of, oh, it's only the physical, don't look into the physical. Well, like I keep saying, it has to be looked at. And I might as well, hang on a minute. I might as well read out, if I can find it, what I wrote today in my book when I was outside. Something's going on in California in the Midwest, but I really think that it's some kind of... Oh, you're working. I've just been with my little one today and I've just been tired, but I've been scribbling away faces as usual. I don't know why, but... what did I write down today? It was I heard it on something and I thought, yeah, let me see if it's here. I'm trying to think what it was. You've been knackered, yeah. Finn was flicking through my book today. Yeah, those people are sick. They definitely are. Sick to the core. Oh yeah, because you get some people coming on saying, you know, you've got to go within, and I've got a friend, I'm like, yes, I know you've got to go in, and I know you've got to do the work within, but it's also, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's the thing of, as I've said before, if we were hijacked, there's a lot of stuff people don't know about the spiritual side. Spirituality has got to come together with science. Science has got to come together with spirituality because they need to come together. That's what's happening. That's what needs to happen. Our true nature has been suppressed, as we all know. It was something I was watching saying we are immortal. Obviously we are because we're all energy and we go back to energy. And it was just someone talking about that, you know, we are suppressed. So I was having a conversation with someone last night saying, yes, we are spiritual beings. Yes, it is all about going within and the things you can tap into, you know, the collective consciousness, but not a lot of people know that. And I said, if we're eating certain foods and certain, you know, and water and certain things that hinder especially your pineal gland, because I just came across some English girl today, I'll have to find out what she's called, talking about it. Talk about the pineal gland all the time. You know, when you go to sleep at night, your pineal gland works that way at night, and in the morning is, yeah, but I'm talking about like food and stuff that people don't know, that things we got hijacked. So, for those that are really asleep as well, and their pineal gland's calcified, even if some of us are really open and some of us are just beginning to open, is we can't work to our full potential if a lot of things in the physical have actually been suppressed, because they're trying to suppress our true nature, which we know that's going on, because that is what's going on basically. It needs to be open on both sides, as within so without. And that's why I say I think it's important for people to know, because it's all right saying, yes, you can do this, yes, you can do that. And even the girl was saying, you know, you've got to go for more like organic food, but a lot of the organic food is, you know, poisoned with certain stuff. It's not like true, if you know what I say, the true. Who says that, true? Is that off a film? The true. That's in Pirates of the Caribbean, true. So they've suppressed us on the physical plane, our physical selves, because we are still part of Earth, you know, physical plane. We are both. So they've suppressed both sides of it. They've suppressed the physical plane and this, but they've also suppressed that, so it suppresses our spiritual self, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So I do believe we'd be working more higher. I know people can do it, but it's like I keep saying, for those who poo-hoo stuff, like I'm not mentioning, someone wrote a comment yesterday saying about the Akashic Records, oh, well, there's not really evidence, is there? Well, there is if you do it, and if you're tapping into it, and if you put work in, but other people won't see like that person commented, because they're getting told it's not real, or this is where science has got to come in. There's a lot of fake science out there, lamestream media science, a lot of lamestream media sort of everything. It is suppressions on both sides. I keep saying the physical plane and the spiritual plane are coming together. They're still they both have to work together. They're coming together. They've never been together properly because they separated it. Like they said, we're separated from God. We're separated. We're not the centre of the universe. We are, and we're not separated from God or source or whatever you want to call it. We are not separated. That's fear mongering. That is what they've always done, and they're carrying on doing. You know, and this is why there's people talking about this. Hi, Five Flames. Wise men say. Yep. Do you know what song's been in my head today? This song. Hang on a minute. And we're getting ready. Yeah, we're getting ready for Aquarius, lifting the veil. I have wrote this down somewhere. Just let me try and find it. I don't know which book it's in. Got hair all over my face. Only fools rush in. Yeah. And this thing isn't being rushed too rushy. True. I wrote this down somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Or it might be this. Is it this? See, I just write things down. Oh yeah, so I was listening to someone before going about dimensions, and they were saying, I'll see if I can just read this out the way I wrote it. It might make no sense. Our true nature has been suppressed. Yes, it has. It is a spiritual awakening to look at the physical stuff. Why? Because of spiritual, because our spiritual abilities are suppressed through our system being suppressed. So if the system's being suppressed, this one we're in, because we are on Earth whether you like it or not, in the physical realm, matrix, whatever you want to call it what you want to call it. Everyone has a different perception of it. I'll read that again. Our true nature has been suppressed. It is a spiritual awakening to look at the physical stuff. Why? Some people ask, you don't need to look at the physical. Well, I believe you do. Because our spiritual abilities are suppressed through our system being suppressed. Like, for instance, I think this person was talking about medicines. If you're on meds and it's calcifying your pineal and shutting your body down and putting metals, heavy metals in our bodies like they do with the food we eat. And the animals, if you eat meat, it's what the animals are eating too. You know, we'll have to have a talk about the animal thing and veganism and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not going on about that now. You know, some people eat meat, but what they're actually feeding the animals as well, so on and so on. The system being suppresses us. So that's why, yes, it is important that we look at the physical, because some people think we shouldn't, but we should, because we need to, because that is going to carry on if people don't stand up and say enough is enough. Then we go to our true essence, true love, because then if the system's breaking down, which we believe and we know that it is, it's being brought down the old guard, we're going to fly more quickly into the spiritualness, consciousness, and I'll have to find out who this was. And it also says someone said 25,000 things can be made from hemp. I think it was a girl talking about this, from hemp. 25,000 things can be made from hemp. Lots of things can be made from hemp, as we know. And that's what Trump's bringing in. He brought the thing for hemp, didn't he? Hi. So, higher self. Oh, we're talking about higher self guides, as in information, blah, 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 and all that. Well, what was the bit where... I'm sure there was something else I wrote down. Sure, it said something about oh yeah, it was going about all the purging that's going on. Obviously, subconsciousness, you can have subconsciousness trauma can come up. That's why everyone's feeling a bit, you know, there's anxiety. We can work in them spiritual paths. It's to move, and because what's happening is to move and clear your energies, healing yourself. It's like going through your chakras. You know, everyone goes on about the dark night of the soul. You don't just have one, you can have a few. So you might be going through them again if anyone knows what I'm talking about on here. Some people might not because they don't understand. Soul purging, kundalini, energy moving. It's all the energy moving. As we know, the energy's moving. We've got the Schumann resonance going on. It's been up, been down. It's been, everything's going on. And the EU leaders. Yeah, and someone said the other day about, they mentioned what I was shouting out last year, the Khazarian Mafia, the EU, the Khazarian Mafia. People should go and watch a video on that. Cleansing out old energy, bringing in new vibrations, because that is what's going on. And we're cleansing the old world order as well. You know, Q and all that. Because that's the physical side of it. I said to someone the other day, if you believe in meditation, and lots of people have been meditating over years and years and years, do you not think that maybe Trump is the manifestation of, because they brought him in, you know, the manifestation? And do you actually know that Q, some people say it was a Q, the highest level of clearance in military. We said it was highest clearance in energy. There's an energy, what do you call it? Not factory, but the highest energy again. And there goes Tesla and Trump and his uncle and all that. We have had an entire shift of consciousness, rebuild over time, because it will be rebuilt over time when people wake up and realise what's been going on behind that curtain, and these things that some people are finding out about, like sex, child trafficking. That's just the tip of the iceberg, people. And we know what's underneath an iceberg. Jesus. Not Jesus, I mean, you know. It's the inside and the outside, unseen and the seen are coming together. So when people say, oh, the Akashic records and oh, this, that and the other, oh, and that energy, and can you measure this and measure that? You can't measure everything. You can't also really explain some things sometimes. You just have an experience, because if you don't believe in the supernatural or the paranormal or whatever you want to call it, it is there. It's always been there. The veil is very thin at the minute and it's coming in. It's coming in. Balance. We came out of a new spiritual being. We come out. What we'll get out of it is we come out as a new spiritual being, because that's what's happening. That's what we are. And then someone's going on about, you know, the fifth dimensions, and dimensions are not places or locations, but levels of consciousness. Because this is how I see it. I actually see it like this. Dimensions are not places or locations, but levels of consciousness that you can go to that vibrate at a certain rate, frequency. The higher we vibrate, the more dimensions we consciously experience from the 3D consciousness update, like I think it said upgrading from, say, like human consciousness 3.0 note to like galactic consciousness 12.0. They said something about I will come in chat in a minute. My legs are awful. I'll tell you, my legs are awful. The photon belt of energies, consciousness shift. They reckon like 2,000 years of enlightened years reality, because it's always like that, 2,000 years off something, 2,000 years of the golden age. Well, the golden age to me is consciousness. It is the spiritual age of consciousness, collective consciousness, spiritual coming in with the science, and bringing humanity into the Aquarian, age of lifting the veil, of being one harmonious world working together in peace. Boom. And I think the girl talking about it today, she was English as well, said, a bit like Atlantis, because I do believe Atlantis was good, even though some people say it wasn't, but they got, with the tech and everything, they got a bit using stuff not for humanity and for themselves, and got greedy, and then it fell from that the good vibrations, because, and then it was funny because it was saying about signs, and it was saying daily life will be bubbling with love and wonder, and clearer things, dropping negativity. There'll be more laughter and love and lightness, obviously going into love. Experience the world more beautifully, more colours, which made me laugh, because when I was looking at my grass, I know it sounds a bit weird, I was looking at my grass today and I was like, it seems greener, and my flowers seem more colourful. Time will feel fluid, more like water, flow to event to the next. You are not a doer, things are being done through you. Synchronicities, I talked about that yesterday, will come in more and more, and you'll be manifesting quicker and quicker. Might start seeing lights and stuff. Science and spirituality coming together, divinely guided by something higher than your own mind, imagination. You begin to hear your guidance from other dimensions, showing you the way home around you, helping you all the time, which is like the Akashic Records. And the song that's been popping in my head since yesterday is this. Get ready, hang on. I will come into chat in a minute. Look at me, I need my hair washing and everything. So, I will come into chat, I just need to get this out, and I need to just sing you this song, even though it might sound really rubbish. Who remembers this? I think it was American, but it came into my head, so, and it's relevant as well, actually. Listen to this. Sorry if the tune's bad, I've not heard this song for years. I thought of it, I was singing it like, oh yeah, so if I get it wrong, but you ready? I'm going to get the lyrics and I'm going to try and sing it. But, are you ready? I can't play. There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. This stop I'll make a new friend. Can't stay for long, I'll turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. The road that never seems to end, where new adventure lies just around the bend. If you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. Sorry. Sorry, that song popped in my head yesterday and I thought, what?
It's a wake-up call.
I thought, what was that song? What was that thing I used to watch? The Little Hobo. I used to watch it when I was younger, and it's been playing in my head. Yeah, hobo style. And I was like, oh, what were the lyrics? I couldn't remember it, and then I found it. I was like, yes. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow. Bring back all the good songs. That's what I say. Positivity. Yeah, so I just had to sing it because, sorry. Do you remember it? I'm never good with lyrics. I was like, I've not heard that for years. Years. The Waltons. Good night, Mary Lou, Bob. Can't remember what the names were. Bob and Fred and Jack and Harry and who else was there? I know that weren't the names, but there was that many of them. That's it. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen, or whatever the names were. Little House on the Prairie. Oh, yeah. Watched all that when I was younger. Yeah. So, oh God. Yeah, let's do. I used to do country dancing at school. Don't know why I'm going like that. Also, you know when I said the other day I was watching a series on Netflix and I didn't know how to say it? I'm blown away because I watched the series and then didn't realise there was another series 2. The OA. It's called OA. I didn't know it was called OA. You remember when I wrote that thing in the back of my book because a word came in and it was Asha OA. And I was like, eh? I didn't realise the girl in it who's an angel was called Away, and that is how you say it, the Away. That's what the series is called. I've watched it. There's a game called The Q and the Q Kids, and there was things in it and about it was just bonkers, but it's really good. And I'm like, oh my god, really resonating with OA. Yeah, OA. Oh yes, I am resonating with that. I'm still watching it because I didn't realise I'd got through the first series. And then I thought, what's this one? I've not seen this one. I was like, oh, this is the other bit. So I started watching that last night. I'm going to watch it in a bit. But I was like, oh my God, different dimension. Like showing what happens when you pass on and come back. And, oh, I don't want to spoil it. So just go and watch it. Yeah. So I was like, wow. Wow. And they are playing the game. If anyone gets what I'm saying. So, yeah. I'm just like, wow. And Frequency, the series Frequency, because like I said, she's getting in contact with the father through a radio station, frequencies, because it's energy, so that's how you can get in contact with spirit. I've just been watching Huff Paranormal. Some people might not be into that because they think it's scary, but if we're energy, spirit can communicate through energy. There's nothing scary about spirit. I mean, it is a little bit because we don't, well, there's some people that do it. We don't communicate as much with it because we get told it's scary and you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing... I see a Ouija board as, not that I do one, as, hi, so as the old way of, it's a bit like a telephone to spirit. Now Huff Paranormal's doing it through his electrical device, like a radio sort of thing. But because we're told not to look at it, and it's scary because you can get negativity on there, obviously, because if you're a negative person and you pass over, you're still holding that negativity. So when people say demons and that, well, it's a negative energy, so you can get that. So yeah, you do have to be careful, but that's what it is. I believe we are a part of it. Things in the sky that people see, we are a part of everything. Yeah, interdimensional travel, exactly, we are a part of everything. It's just because it's been suppressed, like I've just read out, on the physical as well. It's because this is where I say we're connected. Everything's connected to anything. So if you're not really believing in the physical, it doesn't really matter to me. Yes, it does, because I keep saying to my friend, as above, so below, as within, so without. And they're going, it doesn't mean that, as above, so below, as within, so without means a lot of things. And also, when I was talking about witchy stuff the other day, and if the point's up, it's good. They reverse everything. And the reversed star, pentagram, it means deceit, even though a lot of people use it in rock bands and stuff like that, and I don't think some people realise what it is. Not that it's to you what it means, but I'll show you. Oh, my dad's just sent some... Oh my God, are you ready for this one? Are you ready? I'll show you in a minute, but if I can find this picture of... don't think it's that one. So let me see if I can find it, because I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, on Twitter, you want to go and read this Sarah Coulson, is it? About child trafficking and all this, Epstein's Island going on, it's all going on. But what there was in here was, if I can open it up, see if I can find it. Can't even remember what I was thinking about now. Oh dear. That's not good, people. Well, it's not good anyway. Just let me see if I can find this thread, because oh god. Not that we not I don't think I'm going to be able to find the pictures. Yeah, I've got my new table. My computer table. Oh, here it is, here it is. Just let me see if I can get this up. Huh? Oh. Oh, I might have took a picture of it. Hang on a minute. I think I took a picture of it. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm tired. No, it's not that one. Oh, here it is. Yeah. The star. Upside down. Upside down on Kanye. I think this was Kanye a while back, because I think he's flipped. The star upside down. Yeah, she's got it pointing up. And even he does, but nah, it's normally down. Just saying, throwing that out there. They're talking about the celebrities. Oh, some people are just not going to like it. You know, you've got to be careful who you follow and who you look up to, the celebrities, because you're going to have a shock when stuff comes out. Especially like, here's a little list of the paedophiles in Hollywood. I don't know if you can spot any. Beyonce's there with JC. We've got Marshall, Gwen Stefani, Katy Perry, Madonna. There's quite a few on there, just saying, you know, stop following the celebrities. Oh, Obama's up there. Yeah, just saying. That was on, whose tweet was that on? Oh, wait, Original Angel. Oh, yeah, that's what it stands for. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even think. Yeah, Original Angels. I think we all are, aren't we? I don't know whose Twitter post that was off now, because I've just lost it. And then I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. Oh, you said about my legs. No, my knees are terrible. You'd think I was about 100. If I get on the floor and I was doing my table before, I can't get up. Can't get up. A 6-pointed star. Well, pentagram's 5-pointed star, isn't it? They nicked all our symbols and turned them upside down. You got a message. Oh, yeah. Sorry, thanks, Rachel. I did, yes. I did say, I don't know if anyone remembers, I did say, are you ready for this? My dad sent me this, very convenient, isn't it? Are you ready for this? I did say ages ago, something will probably happen and they'll say the Queen's dying. Oh, boom. Queen Elizabeth is dying of cancer. What? Really? Anything to do with Brexit and what's going on and stuff going on, that, thinking of civil war breaking out and they were going to flee to New Zealand or somewhere, and because this has been reported as well that they might go somewhere out of the way, in case. Yes. Really? Nothing going on, is there? Nothing happening, because I had a friend who goes, nothing's happening, no, is it? I can't see anything happening. Can see loads happening when you're looking in the right places. That was on, it's been reported, nationalenquirer.com, National Enquirer. She could be, or she could be just going somewhere, or they were thinking of doing a runner, because they know what's going on. That's why the royals have been in the news constantly about all the crappy stuff they're going on about. Well, that's why they've been in the news. Yeah. But I did say a few weeks back, the next minute they'll be saying she's dying. Well, there we go. The National Enquirer. So, Odd that, isn't it? What a coincidence. Do you believe in coincidences? I don't. Funny that. Yeah, they are all trash talk magazines. We all know it's fake. We all know it's fake. But what we're saying is they know what's going down. You know, very convenient, isn't it? If they're saying something else, it doesn't necessarily mean she's dying. She could be going somewhere. She could be going to that holiday camp, couldn't she, that we all know about? She could be trying to do a run because, you know, civil war or something. She knows because she got told last year off a certain somebody, but, you know. But I'm just throwing that out there because that's what I just got sent on, you know, WhatsApp. While they just want to put the world's spells to the people's homes. Right here, hot. No, I think it's all right. It's warm. Yeah, according to Q, nowhere. No, there is nowhere to hide because all the places. I think they were going to go to New Zealand. Look what's happened just there, but they've had some things, earthquakes and things going on. You know that might have disturbed the bunkers. If anyone gets what I'm saying. Oh, there's all sorts going on. I've got a friend who goes, "There's nothing going on." It's like. There's loads going on. Mainstream media are not going to tell you the proper story, so they'll say that. As we all know, they're not going to tell you the proper story. They're just going to tell you the cock and bull story because we all know that, not what's really going on. But if you get on the right sources, you can sort of see what's going on. So that's why I said, if you want to know what people are saying about the Christchurch thing, you need to go and watch STG Report or go and see how they do it and some whistleblowers on there and what they've noticed that happens at these places. Trying to gun grab in New Zealand again, aren't they? Because if the elites did go over there, you know, the people haven't got the guns to go after them. Because when the people wake up, the masses, to what's been going on, they're not going to be going after normal people. They're going to be going after the ones at the top of the government and the Lily and blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm saying. They will have people manifesting. Yeah. And I think I saw you say something before, Fifth, because they're putting all this fear-mongering stuff out there. I can't remember whose channel I watched that you commented on, that all this stuff that, you know, you've got to be careful on YouTube as well because people are putting stuff on YouTube, fear-mongering. I think it was something about Aurora Borealis and other stuff and this, that and the other. Fear-mongering, fear-mongering, fear-mongering. It's like, I saw this in the news on Google yesterday. I was laughing my head off. I thought, here they go again. And it was this. Blah, 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 blah. It was this. And I'm like, really? Really? Oh, this was by, who's this by? Oh, some paper or something, I don't know. Supermoon triad warning, tonight's equinox, full moon is I can't say prophetic, I can't even say, sign of the apocalypse. And then it's got a picture of Jesus on his cross. It's the apocalypse, people. This might affect some people. Yeah, the apocalypse for them. Because the apocalypse means the unveiling. But you see, they're just pumping it out everywhere. They don't care. They're just fear-mongering, fear-mongering, fear-mongering. So, oh. Oh yeah, these are all tied up. So they're all, I don't know. Beware if you get a green screen. Why? What do you mean? Oh wow, they're trying to crash my computer. Ha ha ha, to get in chat. Yeah, well, they're at it everywhere, aren't they? Don't want people talking about certain things or connecting or anything. They have no power over us. Yeah, as in the labyrinth, remember, she says at the end, the kingdom is my doodah. I can't remember, I'm going to find it now. You have no power over me. Yeah, more like pathetic, exactly. Let me find it. I came to the kingdom of the doodah of the thing. I can never remember. Yeah. I don't even know. Here it is. Play it again, I love this.
Coming, Phil. What's your status?
Not that.
I can be cruel.
Generous. What have you done?
We've been in a labyrinth.
Everything that you wanted, I have done. You asked that the child be taken. I took him. You cowered before me. I was frightened. I have reordered time. I have turned the world upside down, and I have done it all for you. I am exhausted from living up to your expectations. Isn't that generous?
Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. For my will is as strong as yours, and my
Stop. Wait. Look, Sarah. Look what I am offering you. Your dreams.
and my kingdom is great.
I asked for so little. Just let me rule you, and you can have everything that you want.
Kingdom is great. Damn. I can never remember that line.
Just fear me, love me, do as I say, and I will be your slave.
My kingdom is great. My kingdom is great. You have no power over me. You have no power over me.
Here, Dave. Yeah, I just got a tingle down my arm. Young, old, you have no power over me. We give away our power. We are taking it back. Yeah, Flash Gordon, but if you actually watch the Labyrinth, we have been in a maze. I've got you on a big... Do you know, young, old Dave? We have been in a labyrinth of the mind games. He gave her what she wanted, what she thought she wanted. What she thought she wanted, a bit like how they put advertising out there and they tell us on the news all this stuff and they tell us what to consume. It's a labyrinth. And then you're like, oh, should I go this way? This way looks like... I don't know if I should go that way. That way looks harder, that way looks easier. And, you know, the easier way was normally the harder way and the harder way was the way you should go, sort of thing. That's what this is like now, today. You know, it's up and down. What, this one? No, I was just wondering if you thought a spirit or something was an old person, a young person, or... Dolly, I bought MSM on Amazon. Ah, because I'm having a problem with my knees at the minute. Ugh. His eyes are not different colours, but in fact, different sized pupils. Who? David Bowie? Pay attention to the chills, they are also signs of truth meaning. The one with the pink spots on it. Pink spots? Pink spots? What do you mean? Oh, the new one that I've started. Oh, just let me check something. Yeah, I think what trying to think what have I been scribbling away in my other book. Was just faces, just faces. These are just when I'm watching a film, I scribble away like what I see, but I'm also like drawing along with drawing. Scientists say was one way that they used to experiment and try to control all the crap. It is over now. Yeah, because there's fake science. Is it pseudoscience? There's fake science they put out there, a bit like NASA, and they'll say this, that, and the other, and everyone believes it because it's science. It's like, no, it's not proper science. Real science is coming together with spirituality that needs to join up so they can look into it, because they don't want to look into it, those of that side, because they don't want people knowing that we're powerful, we're in contact with spirit all the time. All the time. The big painting. Oh, the big painting of, yeah, hang on a minute. See, these are all just testers, these. So I went to have a look at some more canvases today, because then I'm going to start, doing... Still not finished, obviously. It's still not finished. Do you mean this one? That's just having the layers put on. Yeah, I mean, it is good in chat. I'm just trying to think. I've been I was drawing. Did I draw something else? No? Oh. Sure, I've been drawing somewhere else. I can't think. Oh, is it at the back of the book? Back of the book, back of the book, back of the book. No? Oh. I thought I was. Yeah, looks like me-ish. Ah. Oh yeah, and then I wrote, because I just randomly write on pages. Yes, soon the real scientists will align with the spiritual, exactly, because it's all spiritual, exactly, and that's what they kept from us. When I put that the other day, I think it was Aisha Uwa, and I was like Aisha Uwa, and then when I saw that O-A original angel, I was like, oh, A, O-A. Oh, if something from... what is this? See, I write stuff down and then I forget. I was watching something again and it said, if something from the waking world... What was I watching? Oh, I think it was Original Angel. I think it was. And I write bits down. If something from the awaking... Oh, yeah, because it was about... Sorry to spoil a bit of it. People dreaming, and they were analysing their dreams to see... I'm not saying too much, but if something from the waking world enters a dream, it's natural. If something from the dream enters the waking world, it's not natural. So I was like, I was just seeing if I wrote anything else down. Oh, and then they mentioned something in the series about dreams again. 3 things. Tunnel size. A tunnel like the size of a coffin. Probably, I don't know. Tunnel. A curved double staircase and stained glass windows. And there it goes again. And they said with in the stained glass windows, because you'll see this pattern a lot. So they're putting it out there. Rose. And it was a house with a big rose in it in San Francisco, but you probably get what I'm saying. If you know what I'm going on about, you'll know. And then it was funny because before I wrote that, and before I started watching the other part of OA, I drew that with a big rose underneath. I know it's a bit cartoony, OA. Original Angel, didn't even think that's what it was. And they were the ones I did the other day, obviously. I just carried on scribbling and scribbling. That's not scribbling. Doing the reverse of the picture on the other side. If it comes through, do the reverse. Angels of Love reclaiming their wings. Yep. Sorry, I'm just randomly looking through this because I just write things down and but yeah, that's what I was saying about, a friend keeps saying to me, it's not important to look at the physical, go within. I'm like, I know, but it is, because it's part of everything and we're all part of everything. We're part of everything, everything's part of everything. But if it was suppressed, we're suppressed because our physical system's suppressed, and the physical system of this system, not just the system around us where we live, this physical system is suppressed. So we can't work to our fullest potential because it's suppressed. Now we're waking up, yes, but we also want to wake the others up because it's for everybody and not just a select elite group, because that's what it was. So she's there behind you on your right, keeps morphing into you, and that I can see playing this day, and I'm not bothered. No, David, that's what I say. People's experience is people's experience, but what it looks like that, can you not tell if she's... Because the person I think could be around me, even though it could be a spirit guide or something, would be... Let me see if I can show you. Into a super... So, well... My grandma, I'll show you. This was her before she died, bless her. And you know when I said she had white hair? White hair. And this was her when she was younger. Some of you have seen this picture before. And I don't know if anyone remembers when I did talked through a device once and heard a voice, and it did sound like my nana, and I was a bit like, no, it sounds like a... Yeah, all the medicine, yep. That's what I mean by physical system as well. The medicines, Western medicine, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So it is important when people say the physical's not important. No, not Italian, no, but... yeah, I know what you mean. When people say, oh, the physical doesn't matter, well, it does, because we're part of it as well. And we still reside there, because to me, I see we're ascending. To me, it's not to another planet, it's to a higher state of consciousness, like what I just read out before. We can go to these other dimensions through our higher consciousness when, we meditate and all that other stuff. But it's been harder and slower because the system's been suppressed on both sides. The pink and white hair. Pink and white hair? Pink and white hair. What do you mean she's got pink on and the white? Is that what you're saying, Dave? Think of everything we are taught since childhood is alike. Yeah, we are now yeah, from this false AI image. Yeah, we're going back to being like a child. Like I said, it's imagination. It's all that stuff before. It starts at birth. We're telling our parents because we were programmed. Hi, Paul. We were programmed, so it's hard, and that's why we're all purging. If you want to say it, you'll be going through more dark nights of the soul, because I've got people saying, I'm not dark night of the soul, the Kundalini, you don't know what it is. Well, you can have many dark nights of the soul. It's just words, people. People call it this, people call it that. It's cleansing energy, basically. It's all the same thing. People use it because people talk about it in different spiritual jargon or words, because it's like religion. You know, there's different religions and they all believe in a different God, but really it's the same one, but it's all under a different name. Same thing with words. It's a cleansing of energy. We've had our energy stuck and in trauma and this, that and the other. Yeah, the free, yeah, exactly. Our body is attuning for, exactly, it's attuning for, and we're getting it retuned to what it was because it's just been scrambled. We've been like, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, frequency and a bit in there and a bit in there. And that's why when it starts to tune, you're going to start seeing and hearing different things that you didn't see and hear before. Don't get freaked out by it. It's just always been there. That's what I say. Those awakening Saturn can only see inside Saturn. That's why I'm saying it's hard because, and that's what I'm saying with the system fifth, is some people won't see it yet because of the system, but it is slowly breaking down the system. You know, that's why I say Q is important. You know, whether you look at it or not, don't poo-hoo it. You can sit on the fence with it, but it is important because it is a part of the physical, because it needed to come in, because the system side of things on the physical side of things got suppressed as well. So if it's helping the system come down, it also helps our spiritual side. And also I've had people saying, oh yeah, well, I don't see a change, and if it all fell down there'll be this, that and the other. Yeah, there might be a bit of civil this or whatever, but that's why Trump and that is making deals and they're putting new people in different places, like Kavanaugh in the what do you call it, what's he called, the highest judge, and they've just put a new banker in the world, banking and this. For some people still see it as, oh, it's bad, but they've had to put new people in the corrupted places. So when they do bring things in, like people say, yes, but yes, but we're being governed again. Well, we're going to have to be governed for a little time, why things change over, because there's still people running around like lunatics who do want to do people harm. So yes, we do, but I believe in the end, as time goes along, they'll start changing with different things, and maybe like someone was saying the other week about schools are thinking about going more holistic and all this because the old guard's being brought down. So them things are still in place. They have to be there. You can't just go, someone said, oh, yeah, well, then everyone will just stop going to work. I said, but they're not going to do it, are they? They didn't stop going to work when 9/11 happened. It's just, that's why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Because if everyone did stop, if something happens to everyone stopped going to work and they weren't doing this, that and the other, then everyone is going to be running around like the purge and trying to rob people and this, that and the other. So they're not gonna have that. It's still going to be like probably bits of riots and stuff going on. That's been going on anyway. It's been going on since Q started. What do you think the yellow vests are? Things kicking off in France and things kicking off in Venezuela, things kicking off in Africa. When you actually look at what's going on out there, laugh out loud, they act plumb crazy. Yeah, and you know, so that's why Trump's doing his thing and Q's doing his thing. They're putting, if people actually look round properly, not just what the newspapers are saying, it's there. They are actually putting new people in places of these big corporations, and some people are, have ended up dead, they've got resigned, they've lost their jobs. So people that new are putting in, because yes, we have to still have the system, but I believe over time the system will change, just like the Brazilian president, when he spoke to Trump the other day, said, just like Reagan, he said, it's us the people, and he's from Brazil. Worldwide this is, because that's why something different's going on in every country. It's us the people that say what the government should be doing to help us, not the other way around. The taxes have got into what? Yeah, power back to people, exactly. Not power to them telling us what to do. We're telling them if they want to help do stuff, it's us telling them. Or we need, if we're going to have a governed thing, real people, not fake elites from families that make out they were here from, such and such a place when they weren't. Yeah, fifth. And you can tell that when you go within. So it's like I said to someone, I see both sides, and both sides have to come together. Both sides have to, our physical system has to be broken into with all these medicines and things that keep us ill and so we can function better and things will come in better. And then when you're doing your spiritual path of the all-knowing and everything we were before and never was and never is, a bit like David Icke says or whatever it is it'll function better and quicker because it's not all suppressed. Can't replace originals, exactly. Original angels. So I don't know if that made any sense, but that's why I keep saying to a friend, you just don't understand. You understand, you're doing the spiritual work, but I'm saying we want the others to wake up. And like I said, the science is the real science, because the people out there that do real science, they won't let them into mainstream media or talk. You know, I mean, what was he called in the wheelchair thingy? Did he die or was he murdered? Because when you look at what's really going on, it's like, yeah, what's his face in the wheelchair? I can't even remember his name. I don't know why his name's just gone out of my head. Hawkins, exactly. You know? I don't know. Strange things going on. What's the saying? Strange things, you know, the world is a very strange place. What's the saying? Because I'm going to say it wrong. Truth stranger than fiction, or whatever it's called. Of course it is. The reality, it's that song again. This world is not what you think it is. And I wrote that down somewhere as well. Reality is fantasy, and fantasy is reality. Some people go, what? What's on? What's on? Well, it's true. Yeah, the Matrix. You go and look at the newspapers and the news. You're being fed bull crap. That is fantasy. It's their fantasy. And when you realise who owned the media, who was pumping stuff out, a bit like that family that I just mentioned before with the Epstein's Island thing, can't remember the names. They just pump out what they want to pump out. So when things happen, they lie about people. This, that and the other. Someone told me the other day that they were thinking of because when people find out about sex child trafficking and they realise that there's been hunting parties with kids, human hunting parties, they were going to do stuff like, and this is why people need to wake up to the physical. I'm sorry, it's not nice, but this is why it will stop when people know, is they were thinking of doing programmes like human hunting programmes. A bit like, what's that film called? What? The Hunger Games. And people will watch it. No wonder they have all this stuff on TV like survival, something or other. But they were going to do it humans. So, and I bet some people would watch it because they're brainwashed. And what they'd probably say was a bit like, what's the old film called? Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he goes in that, the run thing, what's it called? They probably say, oh, well, the criminals and the really, really bad. Are these people criminals? No, because they put good people in prison and let all the paedophiles and everyone else run around, don't they? What was that film called? Avi is going to be putting out slowly about him. Good. Running Man, thank you, The Running Man. And everyone's like, yeah, woo, let's watch people being killed on. But that's how they were going, weren't they? With this New World Order. They're sensitising everyone to everything. And if you don't believe me, well, it was going on Facebook and everywhere, wasn't it? With, oh, look at these kids being battered off somebody else. And we all stand there with our phones filming it, you know, all the teenagers. Oh, let's all... You know, you're still responsible for that. You're filming it. Someone's passing it on the phone. You're passing it and putting it on Facebook. Everyone's like, oh, it's just one of them things. It happens now. No, it doesn't. You're making it happen because you're helping post it. Whether you think, oh, it's not nice that people need to see it, it's all the same thing. So they start sensitising children. They think like, oh, it's normal. Next minute you'll be watching TV and they'll be hunting people and people are going, yeah. And it's like, hello. Crazy world we live in, what's going on? That's why they were putting films out there like Hunger Games and The Running Man, like, what's going on? Watch this, it will wake you up about the BBC again. BS. Thank you, Tapper, anyone can watch that. AI, synthetics, clones and bots have no souls, they will be gone in a blink of an... Yeah, and I've heard about the cloning, and how long ago was Dolly the clone, the sheep? Because weren't it about 20 years ago, me and my dad were saying, I was watching something today about cloning, and they reckon they've cloned certain celebs and got rid of them, and I don't know if you've seen the glitches on YouTube where they're going, and the next minute someone says something and they go, who knows, it's out there, isn't it? We have the technology. I mean, we have technology for them printers, them 3D printer things, you know what I mean? Probably got a body one as well. So, be careful. All these people want to be famous. Don't think you really want to be famous when you know what's going on. Scotland's finest, laugh out loud, Dolly the sheep. No, Dolly the sheep. Maybe I'm a clone. Hi. So, I'm just saying, it's all out there if you want to know about it. Just like the thing with celebrities is all out there now and you want to know about. And this is where people are going to have dysfunctions because they were looking up to certain celebrities and bowing down to them and like, oh my God, you're like a god. Woo. You're your own god. We come from God's source. You shouldn't be looking at those stars. You should be looking at the stars in the sky. I need to get a telescope. But yeah, so I'm going to go because I want to go and watch some more of OA, Original Angel, the OA on Netflix. Please go and watch that. You've got OA, you've got the OA, you've got OA, you've got Valerian, you've got Frequencies, or Frequency it's called. That's really good as well. About energies. There's loads of good stuff on there at the minute. And obviously you see all symbols and all that. The Order, I watched that. My sister said, did you watch it? Because I could see everything. And my sister was making me laugh today because she went, no one could. She said, oh my God, I was watching this football thing the other day on TV. And she said to her partner, just rewind that. She went, what's that triangle and all that? Looks a bit Masonic and all that. And he started laughing and I went, once you see it everywhere. And you just see it everywhere. I see it everywhere now. I want a telescope. Yeah, I've seen one for about, because apparently I need new speakers for my computer. I can't afford everything. I've just got a table, but I'm like 160 something reduced to 49. I was like, oh, it would be nice for Finn to look through as well. And now, because better weather's coming in and we'll have summer coming up, I'm like, yeah, no, clones don't question, they just function exactly. Even if they say clones like MK Ultra and all that sort of stuff. Awesome Fifth World Abbey will be looking for. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to your video. I'll catch up with it. Get a reflector telescope. A reflector. I think it was. Just let me check because I don't know what's what. I can't afford like a all singing dancing one. But oh, and I got a new book today as well. Where is it? It is. Oh, two actually. I've got something funny to show you. I got this because I got another one the other day, and I do love Llewellyn's because I've had her diaries and stuff. But Llewellyn's, Let's Help Dolly. Well, I don't even know what's going on with PayPal because I still don't think the person who tried to help me with a couple of dollars the other day, I still don't think it's gone through. So I'm gonna have to check it. Complete book of astrology. And yes, you could help if you wanted to. It's worked with some people. They were Canadian, I think. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, and then I got a book of body language because, funny enough, I'm on that page now. This looks like Trump as well. Who does these signs? When you go, ooh, bye Dolly Fifth, bye. Oh, Trump's for the Illuminati. Does a lot of sitting like this or like that, or sitting like this. This means this when you sat like this. Like, oh yeah, because a lot of people do this. Actually means confident he has the right answers. So it's okay. Or even like this. Guess who's in this book as well? Because this book's older. Clinton's. And oh, who's this? Doing the sign. Oh, Bush. I had to laugh when I got this book. I was like, oh my God. Also Hitler and Prince Charles is in the book. So I was like, oh my God, I need to read what they were doing. Messing with his cufflinks means he's got insecurities, yeah. And there was another one about Hitler, because Hitler does the sign, up, but his palms over. That's for, let me try and find it. Because I was like, oh, there's Princess Diana's in it, my God. They're all in it. Barbara Streisand, she's got punnelled for something she was saying. She's got about fake smiles. That's a fake smile. Which one's a fake smile? Say a fake smile is where it's just your mouth. It's not your eyes, where you'd be like, where your eyes wrinkle and your eyes. So it's a really good book. But let me find the one of look who else is in it. Tony Blair. Oh my god. I'd get the book with everybody in it. Reagan. I didn't even know it had pictures in it, which is hilarious. The world leads us approaching from the wrong side. The right is not the dominant hand. It's got Kennedy in it, and it says and Bill Clinton with Tony Blair. So let's read what this says. And it's about the cold, clammy handshake or gaining the left side advantage. And it says, JFK, gaining the upper hand. JFK using the left-hand side advantage to put Richard Nixon into a weaker looking position. Boom. And then, them two, not good. Standing on the left side of the shot gives Bill Clinton the upper advantage over Tony Blair. Well, what can I say? So it's funny that I've got all these with these people. Oh God, it's full of Tony Blair. Yeah, here's Hitler. They say, doing a hand sign where your palm is out, you know, like this, is non-threatening when it's like this. Palm down is authority. Well, authority. And if you pointy finger is more do it or else, you know, it's quite like when you're pointing at someone, but they say if you're pointing and you're doing this, it's more, you know, not as in your face. The pointing finger creates negative feelings to the listeners, but it says speakers who use the finger's pointed position were described as aggressive, you know, like this. But it said something about, but squeezing the thumbs against the fingertips avoids intimidation. So Trump does it a lot, but he does this. I mean, people go, oh, 666 and all that. But like this, I do this, don't mean bloody 666. Pointing, not this, you know, or a bit like what Tony Blair's doing there. And there's that one, looks like 666. Hand signalling, you know, so just saying. So when Trump does this and everyone's going, oh, it's for the Illuminati. No, he's confident in what he's talking about, what he's saying. Okay. People who may get triggered. Yeah, thank you. I don't know. I just rambles out of my mouth. It's all blah, 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 blah. So I think it was pretty random. I was only coming on to show you my table and I've sat down and started yakking because I am now going to go and watch Hitler Came to Power 84 years ago when Taurus music came at August entered it. Funnily enough. And then someone was saying they saw something near the moon that looked a bit bell-shaped. I was like, so, yeah, I want to go and watch the end of, let them get triggered. They will anyway, you know what I mean? The end of Original Angel because I binge watch it till I watch it all, so I should be able to get through it by tomorrow. Check your online banking in half an hour, Dolly. I'm sending you towards your telephone. Oh, don't be daft, Dave. Don't be daft. Or you want me sat in the garden like this. I shouldn't say don't be daft. I'm not very good at, you know, I should just say thank you. You know, I haven't told anyone to do it. If you want to, you can. Oh yeah, sorry, before I go telescope, sorry, not that I'm throwing that out there, I'm just saying you said a reflective telescope. I think it is. I did definitely get an energy there before, Dave. Hang on, let me have a look. eBay, it's on eBay, it's eBay. I think the one I saw was reflective. Are there different ones then? Reflective telescope. God, my neighbours are going to think I'm a right lunatic, aren't they? Not that bothered. What's she doing in the garden now? Reflective. What am I looking for? Reflective telescope. I will send you a link to reflective telescope. I think it was the one I was looking at. I think. Be good for you. Yeah, I said my son can use one as well because it'd be nice. Oh, reflective telescope. It looks like, yeah, See, these are coming up dearer, but why? Oh, just let me put in what I put in yesterday and see if it says it on it. Reflective telescope. Oh, yeah, the one I was looking at was £129, is $49.99, and it says telescope reflector. This one. I don't know if anyone knows it's Zenet this. You can get a very decent one for £100. £100 is a lot of money to me. It says where does it say? Reflector. 20 inch. 76 by 700. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Oh, and by the way, the other day when I had problems with my mic, Sleeping Warrior saw me set up before and went, "You've had your microphone the wrong way round, back to front." I went, I didn't know. I'm not very technically doodad, so, I've put it the right way now. So I will have to do a test tomorrow. I have a low-powered one. The higher the power, the better it is. Yeah, I say I don't know. I don't know what that is in power. Does anybody know? I don't know. It reckons it was £129 and it's gone down to 50 quid. Well, 49.99. So it looks good. This was awesome. I was watching Mark on YouTube and he had the same sound pressure. I get by the ear. He said it's spiritual. Yeah, spiritual presence. So they say. I've been getting that woo 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 woo, like not a ringing. It's a little dumpy size one, half that. I've seen do you mean these ones? I've seen them ones and I thought, do I need a little one? Because that's on a bigger stand. These, see reflectors for 20 quid, but I don't know if they're good because it's like a little tripod night thing. Don't know what that is, but I'd say that was quite cheap, wasn't it? Don't know. Don't I need something higher up? Because wouldn't I be on the floor with that one? Oh, there's a reflecting telescope Skywatcher. Oh no, that's bidding. Probably have to go and collect that. 250 quid. Hot something professional space doodah. Don't know. 20 quid. Cheap. Would that be nasty? Yeah, third eye, yeah, DNA transformation. Isn't the bigger the mirror, the further it goes? I haven't got a clue. Oh, ooh. Okay, this one. I will try and look at that tapper. Waterproof, something over spotting. I don't even know what this is. What's that? No more than £250 one. I haven't got money for 250 quid. Oh, do you mean like they got these ones? £163. Might just have to start with the cheaper version. I don't know. More like I'm able to get through the lens, the better. Also, magnifying bigger. Born to be here, finding my way. Yay! The Skywatcher is the one I'm after. £163. Well, guess we'll see. Let me just have a look. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking, because I think it'd be good for Finn. I think, 17 thumbs up. Need to see what's going on up there. Because also, before I go, we're going about chemtrails and stuff and this, that and the other. I'm just looking to see if it's come through. Curtis, is it that one? No, it's not come through. Bloody emails. Right, I took some pictures today when I was in the garden. Because this big, well, first of all, chemtrails, whatever they are, there's different things going on, is Oh, well, hang on a minute. Let me go to YouTube and I'll get it off me. I'm half asleep. Right. So I'm live. So, 420 quid. Yes, I'd love one of them. Anyone want to buy me one? 420 quid. That'd be like getting a Nikon camera thing, wouldn't it? 420 quid. Anyway, yeah, it does look good though. So I'm sat in the garden earlier on, and you know, I see this in the sky. You know, they're doing a lot of crosses. I've heard different things about the crosses, but I'm just saying cross, right? Then I take a picture of this big mother thing spreading out. Can you see it? Spreading out, and then the next minute, and it was spreading. I don't know if you can see. And the next minute, pure cloud everywhere. I was like, and I mean pure cloud. This is the sky we're getting in the UK. It goes from, it was cloudy and then it sort of, you know, we go pretty quick as well. From that, right, from that, to that, to that, to that, to just that. Can't see what's going on. I want to have a look. They don't want us to look. That's how I see it. Because I'm just like, that's not real. People say, oh, well, it's come out of winter, it's spring. What's going on? Trying to cover the things that we should be seeing, maybe. Is anyone on the wavelength? If anyone see that happen, it's just like one big blanket of massive cloud. Some people go, it's the weather, and I'm like, no. Is it just me? It's like, no. It's not just the weather. It's exactly what it's like. Exactly, it's just one big cloud over the UK, one big giant cloud after they've all come and done that. Do you live near Gatley Road? Gatley Road? I don't know. I'm rubbish with names. Thought on weather was 101 channel. Seen a 101 channel. Wow, we have a lot of weaponised weather machines out there, don't we? It's funny how we had crap weather and then on the royal wedding it was lovely. So anyway, I'm going to go because I'm yakking again, probably about nothing. Well, I'm not. But yeah, I'm going to go because I was already coming on showing you my table and I've started yakking again. Been one big cloud in NC for months. Exactly, it's been here as well, so it's everywhere. So is it like that thing where when the unveiling happens, the clouds are going to part and everyone's going to see it? I just got an organ, what am I, organ, I can never say it right, pyramid on the, hold on, but in your garden will clear chemtrail of your hand. I was in O2 Manchester. Oh, was you? You stopped me going out, laugh out loud, thank you. Oh, I stopped you from going out. Why, where was you going? For a drink? Oh, you could have gone out. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Fifth captures planets and crafts. Yeah, if you haven't checked Fifth's channel out, you really need to go and check it out. See what she can see in the sky. I mean, when I have crap weather over here, I can't really see anything. I did the other day, but when it's like this one big blanket and you haven't even got a break in the sky hardly, it's just like, just reminds me of the film Arrival where the big creatures come and they come through like foggy cloudness, which is like water, sort of, you know, water's above. What else was I to say today? Because I keep arguing with someone about the as within, so without, and saying it's the same thing as above, so below, because everything's everything. So if it's happening above, it happens below. If it's happening within, you pump it out. It's the same. And they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just a few cans on you lot. Oh. Celestron, Astro, Master of Power Secret are good enough to start with. Fin proof. I ordered some orgonite off eBay. Yeah, you can make it, can't you? But yeah, so like I said, that word, what did I say it was? Ooh, shat. Ooh, what was it? Ooh. But like I said, that song came Littlest Hobo, so you need to listen to it, because I was like, yeah, Jack's getting loud now. Sha, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, oh ah, oh eh. I'm coming. We're going to watch the original Angel now, yeah, because it's that moon time for me, and I'm not in the greatest of moods today. You know, if you know what I'm saying. We're just like, oh, I'm going to chill out. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a telescope, and you know, well, someone's like, you need to get these things for your PC, and I'm like, I can't get everything at the same time. The things I've got to get also that I'm interested in as well, my other things, you know, and maybe we can start talking about that. So I've got this book to flick through. I've got so many books now to flick through, and more interested in that. And then this was just brilliant. So I'm going to sit like this because I'm feeling very confident. Okay, it's not part of the Illuminati and the one eye thing, because the one eye is just, you know, it's not scary. It doesn't mean it that they use it for something else. It's you know, one consciousness. So are you near the Red Rock? Yeah, I am, Sue. Up the road, up thy road from down there. Yeah, not far from the cinema thing. It's horrible at the back of it. It looks like a monstrosity. From the front it's nice. From the back it's like, what is that? Ooh, 18 and 17 in the house. I'm just 19. Let me know you received it. Oh, Dave, you don't have to, but if I do check and it's there, I'll be like, oh my God, I need to finish your Indian thing off as well. I'll send you that instead. Send you that. But yeah, if you do, thank you. I will check though. That's naughty. I'll have to watch exactly, and I'm still painting. Yeah, I've got to finish that painting off. I might do a bit tomorrow. I like doing it when the sun's out properly, because we had, you know, Ostara, we had the spring equinox, and it was beautiful, and then it just started covering up again. It's like, right, because I want to paint outside. Was in the garden today, because like I say, I always sit in the garden with a brew, even if you just get a bit of time before you go into work or something, with my book, and then scribble away or draw away, or any thoughts that come in or anything, and just do that. Because that was another picture, I don't know if I showed you this, that I did the other week, where I was just scribbling in the garden. I was just doing it with pen and pencil. But it still seems to be a lot of women's faces, but I just think it's because of the feminine divine energy. That's what I think it is. And then this one's roses. The new flower of life that's coming in, because the old system's going. We need a new one. So, like I said, films, people, Dolly, don't be. I know. Thank you. Up the road, that's what the other world between. Up road, that's with all the other worlds in between. So, like I said, films, if you haven't watched them yet, is Valerian, brilliant film. Watch, you can see Atlantis at the beginning, if you know what I'm saying, and the OA, Original Angel, the OA, the Original Angel. Netflix, this is all on. They've got 2 series things. I watched The Order, and Frequencies, the new one. Frequencies, Getting in Contact. And if you don't know who Huff Paranormal is, don't be scared, check his channel out and see what you think. I believe in it because I think energies of past relatives, whatever, can get in contact through energy devices, which is radios and things, because last time I did it last year, it sounded like my nana. It did freak me out a little bit, but I thought, oh, it's like a telephone to the other side, you know, which we've always had, you know, here. Consciousness. Something to think about. We are a big part of a huge dragon. I don't know if we are the egg or what. Energy. Yeah, so I'm going to go, because I'll just be sat here yakking, I don't know. But like I said, and check the lyrics out of if it'll take you back as well, the little hobo. Tomorrow or whatever the song's called. Maybe tomorrow. Do, 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 do. I took the lyrics up because I couldn't remember it, but it is something I used to watch as a kid. Oh, watch all them things that you used to watch when you were a kid. That'll bring some positive energy in. Dolly, did you hear about Brian? I haven't watched it yet because I think Rachel said something about it. So I don't know what's going on. I watched that much stuff. I will have to catch up with it, but no, I don't know what's going on. It's probably something bloody mad, isn't it? With everything going on. Oh, thanks, Kitnex. Thanks, King, Lisa Tooley, Tapper77. I'll just go through Fifth World. LA Taylor. Who was in Gavin Giant? Dave. Who was in before? Rachel, Sue, John, Binny. Is it Rose Garden? Lynn. Trying to go back, trying to scroll back. Is it Miss Mensa? And I think there was some more in before, but if you are still listening, thanks for coming in anyway. And I shall love you and leave you, and coming to pick us up. What we saying? Heaven is not so much coming to earth, we are rising up to. I think we're meeting in the middle. Tongue. That's what I say about physical realm and the spiritual realm coming together. We got separated everything, didn't they? And made us forget, and now we're remembering. We remember, can't stop it from coming in. So enjoy your morning, evening, night time, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And there were some films to check out there. Someone uploaded a live video of I did watch his channel before, so I'll have to catch up with all. But I am just gonna go and chill out now and watch a bit of Oh, by the way, the mouse is still here. The trap's not worked yet. I was sat there last night and I saw it. It's really cute. It's about that big. It's so tiny. It went in the bird cage. And I'm like, I think they like each other. And Jack was sat there going, looking at it, like turning its head like this, like looking. And I thought, but I know the mouse has been in his little bed that he doesn't sleep in because I've seen droppings there, and I'm thinking, are these two making friends? You know, the bird and the mouse. It's a bit like Tweety Pine Sylvester going on at the minute, apart from it's not a cat, it's a mouse. Ah, that's wrong, isn't it? You know what I'm saying. Really glad you came on, everybody, and you guys are awesome. Love each and every one of you. You are all awesome. I love all of you as well because you're all just brilliant. Where are all the no taxes tonight? What's going on? We're on a different frequency. Things starting to disappear a little bit, you know. 17 thumbs up. So I'll leave it there, and I'll catch Fifth's your video in a bit, and I'll catch up with some other stuff later. But I'm just gonna go and try and get through this series because I just binge watch the OA. So see you all soon. Yeah, not one taxi. Maybe it's because I just put my new table. I've not picked up on anything, I don't know. So might catch you all tomorrow. If not, I'm just chilling. And I'm hoping the weather's going to be, because it was all right this morning, it was a bit cold. I need to go and do some archery because I've got my new whatchamacallit, what's it called? You fire it at what's it called? The thing that you shoot it at. I can't even think, what's the thing called? The thing that you aim it at? Target, that's it. Oh God, couldn't even think the target. I want to do some of that tomorrow and some hooping because I like hooping outside. I've got enough room there to do it, but yeah, you've got to be careful because it is big. Yeah, my bow and arrow, you know, in case we go to the Hunger Games. I need to have my bow and arrow. And me hooping. So